thought I'd come on, do a quick video as I get ready. I just did something that saved me a bit of money, so I think I'll start with that, shall I? Because it's always good to save money this time, especially now they're saying we've got a cost of living crisis and all that. So I have bought this foundation, and I'm usually pretty good at buying the right colours and stuff, but I ended up buying one that was too dark for me from NYX, and it's like a NYX Blur one, and they're not exactly cheap. Oh, I love NYX. But anyway, so I bought it, and then I bought this this kit that I was attracted to that was on Amazon, and it was called Pop Feel, and it came with like, it was like £20 with all these different makeups in, and I haven't tried it out yet, so I'm going to try it out today. But the foundation that was in there was for somebody with, like, you know, really blonde hair or something. It was really, really so fair, it would just not work on me. So I mixed it with the Blur. I've just popped a little bit on. I don't think it looks too bad, actually. So anyway, I'm going to do a brown eyeshadow kind of look today. Anyway, what I wanted to get onto today was a couple of things. I've been watching these workout videos, you know, like we do. We're all trying to lose weight. It's really difficult, especially when it's raining all the time. I mean, what else is there to do but to eat in the UK? It's such a depressing place at the moment. I'm sorry. I must feel grateful. I must feel grateful. But yeah, so I decided to by this thing that I'd seen on this lady. I think she's a workout instructor. I don't know her name. I think she was somewhere like Brazil or something. Anyway, so I bought this corset thing. The first one was too small. Oh, surprise, surprise. So I had to send that back, and I've sent this one, and I just really, with work and everything else, I haven't had time to even try it on. But anyway, I've got it on today, and I can tell you, it feels okay. Do you know what I mean? But you can wear it to work out, you can wear it to go out. I got mine from the London Corset Company. They're meant to be really good. And I got it in the sale. So I'll let you know if I lose any weight off my waist. If it does work, I'll let you know. Anyway, the interesting, weird stuff that I, you know, what I like to think about and talk about today is, and I'm trying to find my stuff because I'm not organised. I'm going to use this stick, is... I've been really fascinated. One of the things that I've been fascinated about is a few things that I found out that are quite weird that have gone on in the world, like about the giants. Now, I've been watching about the giants for quite a long time. I mean, they discovered all those skeletons and they sent them to Smithson's, I think it was, and then nothing was heard about them ever again. The giant skeletons that were meant to be found. Do you remember that? So yeah, nothing was ever said about that. That was about, I remember seeing that on the internet about 10 years ago. They'd found all these massive skeletons and everyone was saying, was it a hoax? Was it not? And it was all meant to be in this sort of early 20th century. Anyway, nothing was ever heard about. They were all sent to this place called Smithson's. Nothing was ever heard about them again. So, you know, that was the giant thing. And then I was thinking about the giants, and I was thinking, you know, there's been some other things that have come up about the giants that have been quite fascinating of late. So if you know about the Book of Enoch, which is the book that they took out of the Bible, in the Book of Enoch, it talks about the Nephilim, which apparently they found the women really attractive on earth, came down to earth, and they mated with the women, but they were actually giant angels that fell down when Satan fell down to earth. And anyway, when they saw the human women, they liked them, so they ended up having these sort of like half giant, half human, but obviously they weren't good. They were kind of an evil entity on the earth. Anyway, and that was one of the explanations of what the giants could be. Right, so I'm going to do my eyeliner. Hold on. Anyway, this is also an eyeliner for this. I've never used this before. Bear with. Anyway, so this giant, the whole story about this giants was that yeah, that after Noah's flood, yeah, get to Noah's flood. When Noah's flood happened, they all died in Noah's flood, because, you know, they were creating havoc on the earth, and they were the ones that were all doing the bad stuff, you know, and getting the humans to do bad stuff, which is why Noah built the ark. And there is like evidence that they think the ark is on top of a mountain in Turkey, which I've seen some aerial photos of that, and it quite possibly could be, because they've been looking for the Noah's Ark for years. Anyway, so, but I mean, they do hide stuff from us, you know. So, getting back to this story, so yeah, that was the Nephilim and the Ark. Then I came across this other real fascinating story, right? So apparently, in 2002, when the war was, we were at war with, was it Afghanistan? They were looking, you know, all these wars. They were looking for the weapons of mass destruction. Do you remember all that? Anyway, I'm going to use this one. So because I know this one better, and it's going to look better, I think, because I know it so well. This one is from Revolution. I've been using this one for ages. When that happened in 2002, they were there was a cave, these soldiers, and they were looking for there were some troops that went missing, and they were trying to get hold of them on the radio, I do believe, and they couldn't get hold of them. And then so they sent another force into the desert to find them. And anyway, they saw this opening to a cave, and this great big massive giant come out of the cave with really like long red hair. Anyway, it was massive, and it, you know, and they were all shooting at it and everything, and I think some of them died there. Anyway, and then it hasn't been seen since, but the people that survived, because some of them got away, they said that they definitely saw this massive giant with red hair. It was huge, and you know, and there was one soldier who was called Daniel that was meant to have gone missing. Anyway, this Daniel kind of like looked into about that Daniel to see, and apparently his name was Daniel Ramirez. But there'd also been a blast in that area, and so people were saying, oh no, he died with a blast, and they just made up the story about the giant. But it's fascinating, isn't it, to think that that wasn't that long ago, 2002, and yet this giant was reported to be seen. The Giant of Kandar, that's where it was, Kandar. You can look it up, Giant of Kandar. And this guy was meant to have been, I mean, all through history you've heard about giants, haven't we? Jack and the Beanstalk, David and Goliath in the Bible. But the scary thing is, right, it says in the Bible, as in the days of Noah, in the last days, it will be the same. So they say this time it's going to be fire, isn't it? It's that the world will be, you know, like the time of Noah, it was a flood. They say when the end times comes, it's going to be a fire. And as in the times of Noah, will be these times. So does that mean then, if that's going to be the truth, does that mean like that the Nephilim will be coming back? Or are they always been here? Oh, it's quite fascinating to think that, isn't it? You know, that'd be quite scary. You know, like giants coming back. The Nephilim themselves coming back. I don't know. It's just a very interesting thing that, you know, but you see, apparently, again, after this giant, after they reported about this giant, it was never ever like heard of again. You know, again, and then, oh, I forgot to say, the soldiers that saw it, you know, when it all came out in 2002, had to sign a secrecy agreement thing to say that they would never talk about it. I think it's a form something 12. I can't remember the exact name, you know. But yeah, I mean, what do you think? Do you think it's true about these giants? I mean, sounds like mad, but you know, they've always featured, haven't they? You know, through history, like I said, David and Goliath, the Jack and the Beanstalk story, the Nephilim, because recently, you know, a lot more people have become aware of the Book of Enoch, and now this Afghanistan thing, and now I'm going to get to it personally. I'm just doing some contouring, quite badly probably. Yeah, it was Mother's Day yesterday. I hope everyone had a nice Mother's Day. Who is a mother? I didn't do too much because my son wasn't very well, but he still got me a present. Bless him. That's just really sweet. I was going to say, what do you think? I'm talking about the Nephilim again. I mean, it's all really weird, isn't it? You know, that we have all these giants and history, and I find that a lot with things. You know, they have these things everywhere, and you think to yourself, well, you know, where's it all coming from? Why are we having all these things everywhere, you know? It's just, I don't know, just like why are they hiding it? Why are they hiding the skeletons? Why are they hiding evidence of it all? And why do they have to be sworn to secrecy? What are they hiding from us? Because there is another rumour, isn't there, that there's all those demons under earth. Or is it, where is it? It's the river Euphrates. Apparently it's drying up. And under there's like all these demons that were put under there, you know. And they're meant to come out on in the last days. But when the river dries up, and the river Euphrates is drying up, are they giants under there? And did those people in Afghanistan just be very unfortunate and like, you know, stumble upon one of them? That's what was going through my head anyway. Were they just really unfortunate? And but then that's right. Then they started talking about it. The soldiers started to talk about it again, sort of like recently, because they felt the public had a right to know, because it's in biblical prophecy, you know, that these giants, or, you know, Nephilim, are meant to be coming back to earth, and they feel that, you know, quite rightly in my book, they feel that the public need to know about it. So yeah, so you can find information about the giant of Kandar. I think it's really fascinating. And now I'm going to get to a little personal thing that happened to me, and you're going to think I'm even madder than you think I am already. I actually was, not this Christmas, but the Christmas before. I was in my room and I was like scrolling, like you do, through Facebook and all that. I was scrolling along, and I can't find anything today. This is just difficult. Let's put some mascara on. I found this fascinating thing on about, you know, I've been watching about different things. I was watching some fascinating stuff about, I don't know what it was now, a couple of Christmases ago. Nothing to do with giants at all. I'd had a dream about a giant. I'd just kind of, well, it could be a nightmare actually. I had a dream about this giant that was sorry, I can't always do this thing. That was chasing me, like in a dream. It was really weird. Anyway, a couple of days later, because I like to watch something called the Reveal Report. I love it. I don't know if any of you know about it. It's really good. It's about it's from a Christian perspective, about all the like weird things that go on in this world and that. And I really like watching it. And I'd watched something on there, and then I went onto my Facebook. It wasn't about giants. I can't remember what I was watching about. It definitely wasn't about that. I think it was about something else, but I can't remember what it was now. And anyway, so I turned on to watch the normal stuff that I watch, like on Facebook. You know, the normal crap that we all watch, you know, like little reels and stuff like that. And it came up, and there was this, it was like a man. And he had this really long red hair, just absolutely stunning looking. Do you know what I mean? Real stunning. But he had like this real red, and it was like almost, it was really curly hair. And he had like these sort of like really, his eyes were just amazing. And I thought, oh my gosh, that man's stunning looking. What's he advertising? Because I thought it was an advertisement, because you get like the reels and it's like advertising, isn't it? Anyway, when I went back, it wasn't there. But he was really tall and big, and I thought, oh my gosh, maybe that was a giant. Because, you know, when I've looked at pictures of the giants, although he was a very attractive looking one, they do have that hair they had in that thing, and I couldn't find the advert. I kept going back and I couldn't find the advert. So yeah, this video is getting really, really long. And I just wanted to show you some other little tips that I've done. I've got my contouring on, and I haven't finished it, but I'm now at 14:06. Oh, damn. I tried to make these quick, you know what I mean? I haven't finished. So I'm just trying to show you a few bits of contouring that I do. Hold on, let me just get the red. Just put a bit of pink there, like that. I know I look really weird, but when it all blends in, it looks fine. Just wanted to find, I'm going to use this, I think. No, are you going to use this? Right, I know it's like a black felt tip eyeliner, but this looks really good, look. So I want to wear something different today. Anyway, what do you think? Do you think the giants are real? Do you think it's all, you know, do you think they're underneath the earth, and when the river Euphrates, and when the end times comes and Jesus comes back, that they're going to, you know, come as well, or do you think it's all a load of hocus pocus rubbish or whatever? So I'm using a tiny bit of a black eyeliner right over my lip, right? Not too much. You don't want too much. You want it quite like that. Yeah. Right, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. If I can find the right one. Is that the one? That looks quite, yeah, looks like it. So I'm going to use red. Right, use red. I don't know if that's even the right red. I don't know, I've got any other red, so it must be it. Oh, I should get more organised with this thing, but look. When I put this red, yeah, just makes it stand out a bit more. You don't want to put too much, because otherwise you'll end up looking really weird. I've trial and error with me. Right. Now, I haven't done a really good contour because I've had to do it on camera and do it really quick. But what you do then is you take your hand, just rub it all in, like where I've put the bits. Look, I mean, I don't do a lot of it, but some people do more than I do on it all. But yeah, but I do like the contoured nose. I like that because I do it sort of like a V, and then you can sort of like put it into the eye like that. God, 17 minutes is far too long, isn't it? Yeah, can you see how that's all gone in? Yeah. Then I would just put some lip gloss on, some powder, and I'd be done for the day. I think it's quite nice.